The NASU, which is the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions, as well as the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria Universities, SSANU, have commenced a one-day nationwide protest, and they are demanding the payment of their 4 months withheld salaries and the renegotiation of the 2010 agreement with the federal government, among other demands. Now, the protest has led to disruption in administrative works in universities and inter-university centers. And so to discuss this now, we have Joshua Imarayi, our correspondent, who is live at the protest ground with the protesters. Joshua, many thanks for joining us, and well done on everything. Let's give us some update. What's going on? Where are you at the moment? How long have they been protesting? And has anyone been there to hear their demands?
Well, I'm currently at the Unity Fountain in Abuja, where the members, the non-academic staff union members, converged to protest over their 4 months unpaid arrears by the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Labor. The protest this morning was quite eventful. Well, I have with me here the Deputy President of the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities. He's here to give us a complete update as to the situation and the entire event that unfolded here today. Sir, tell us what transpired this morning in the course of the protest. We heard security men tried to barricade this place.
Yes.
Give us an update.
Yes, thank you very much for having me. When we gathered this morning, peaceful as it's supposed to be, we met the DSS and we met the police, and they asked us our mission. We told them, and we also informed them that we have been discussing and have even communicated with the Commissioner of Police, FCT, and the Directorate of DSS in Abuja, and we have the permission to organize a peaceful protest. And here we are in a Unity Fountain. They said we should show them evidence. We said, well, we have written to your commissioner, and it's his duty to inform the various levels of authority. So they should call him and ask him. But later he came in, and he said we should restrict the protest, the Unity Fountain, which we did. And later on, we were to go to the Ministry of Education and Labor to submit our letter. But we were prevented from driving our vehicles, which they initially obliged us to use 4 vehicles, but that was stopped. So our leaders went and then submitted the letter to the Ministry of Education, the Minister of Education, and the Minister of State Labor, that we are not pleased with that because they are infringing on our fundamental human rights. The protests are free. Police has been informed, and DSS, they can only do their job by ensuring that we are peaceful and we are also protected. We haven't come to this stage where the police is coming on our rights, infringing on our rights, hampering us from protesting. And this protest is a legitimate one. They have been paid their salaries. We went on a legitimate strike, and the president of this country graciously granted us a waiver for all the staff who went on strike in the university. And even when we call off our strike, there was a clause on non-victimization. So where lies the victimization if the president has given a waiver? And that was since September last year. And here we are, only one union was paid. We don't quarrel with that. If they have been paid their own, what about our own? If there is room for equity, fairness, why are we left out? And we've been on it since last year.
Okay. Tell us, you made mention of a letter being submitted to the Minister of Education.
Yes.
What is the content of that letter?
The content of the letter is to drive home where we are, that our 4 months salaries are not paid, our 50 billion N allowance that has been approved since 2023, or even earlier in the budget, and it has not been paid. Funding of state universities, and then renegotiation of a 2009 agreement, which up till now have not seen the light of the day. And we are saying, we have given ultimatum 2 weeks, we came to 1 week warning strike, then we did a protest in all universities. And today, we are gathering in Abuja to round up the protest. After today, we have given the government 10 days to do the needful. After which, the leadership of SSANU and NASU will meet again and determine the way forward.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you heard from him, and they are driving home their demand of their salary arrears of 4 months be held back. They are saying that the academic staff of Nigerian universities were paid, and whereas the order carried them along, and now we will be monitoring the entire situation as it unfolds.
Sure, it's very interesting to see how the crackdown on dissent and protest is becoming a very commonplace. It's interesting that you have to write a letter to the officials before you go out to protest for what is supposed to be your fundamental human rights. But Joshua, many thanks, and we'll continue to come back to you as the story unfolds. I appreciate you for doing this with us.
It's a pleasure.